Alright, y'all. So I need to add a little bit of something to the last video. Okay? So, in this era, at this time, so like I said before, I'm 37, okay? So I need y'all to understand something. When it comes to that Jezebel spirit, as I told you, is the original is gone. Okay, the original is gone. But there's a part to the story that I didn't talk about, and I'm gonna briefly talk. So I'm gonna add two videos. Two of them, one. All right, one of them is Epic, the movie Epic. Okay, the cartoon movie Epic, and it's gonna be Sister Sister, and this girl that just did a tarot card reading. I already added the tarot card reading to the last video, but I'm gonna add it to this video as well, so you can understand what's going on if you didn't pay attention. So please look at my descriptions. So, I'm gonna say this. Okay, so let me explain obsessions. Okay, there's two ways of somebody being obsessed with you. Okay, one way, a person can be obsessed with you to the point they don't want anyone around you. Okay, that you're theirs. They will make you feel like you are like a bird in a cage. You cannot go, like you're stuck. Okay, you're stuck where no one can have access to you. All right, so that means if you have friends, whatever, they don't want no friends around you, no people. They don't want you to grow anywhere or nothing. They need you to need them at all times. They want you for whatever they want you for. That's one form of obsession. The second obsession is when a person loves you. Now, both of them love you, okay? But one is controlling. The other obsession is where a person just wants to be in your presence. They want to make sure you're happy. They want to make sure that whatever you want to do, they behind you 100%. If you want to go somewhere, they're willing to go with you. You want to do something, they're willing to do something for you. If somebody hurts you, they'll take care of that situation for you. They're not going to say, oh, you can't have friends, you can't be around anybody. They don't care. So let's go back to the first one. The first obsession is where if there's people around, they don't trust you. It ain't even about the like you go into a room with a bunch of people, they so obsessed they don't trust you. Okay? The other obsession is you can, like, say for example, I can go in a room with a bunch of people, they trust me, they don't trust the other people. So that means that they are protector. Okay, so their protection would be where, okay, I know that you're not going to do anything crazy or go cheat on me or do something like that. But if somebody come up around you and mistreat you, I got you type energy. That's an internal, that's like a soul love. The first one is a reality love. That's the one that's reality love. And the second one is a soul love. That's what I'm talking about, where they trust who you are. So, say for example, if you cry or something, that person, they will go out of their way. They'll do whatever to make sure you're not hurt, or they'll go buy stuff for you, do whatever to keep you happy at all times. They never want to see you not happy. Okay, so I'm sorry, there's a woodpecker on the window. Okay, but again, so the first one is a super obsessed with you, that they don't want nobody around you, that they will actually hurt you physically if they feel that you don't want to be bothered. If you like don't show them love back or something, or if you look like you kind of looking away, they will hurt you. So when you look at people in this world where folks end up killing folks, they was so in love with somebody they killed them. That's that obsession, that crazy obsession. That's the reality obsession. But then you also have the other obsession, like Steve Urkel obsession. You know how Steve Urkel was obsessed with Laura? That's the spiritual obsession, where you just want them to be happy. You will make sure they are okay at all times. So hopefully I didn't confuse you. So the first one is the Beyonce spirit, which is her sister, and Kim, all of them. Okay, that's the first one. All the higher ups. That's that spirit, the Jezebel spirit. Okay. The second one is the spiritual is Ye. So when y'all look at these tarot cards and y'all be like, Dad, this person is so obsessed with you, it's like scary obsessed. y'all say it two different ways and y'all don't realize it. One is that killing type and the other one is that nurturing type, okay? So you have to know the difference. So that brings me to this part of the story. So what has happened in this life is, like I said, the Jezebel spirit kind of corrupted everything. But what happened was, when I started healing myself, it healed Ye, but it also started doing something for, I'm going to just use Beyonce in this because that's who I started off with. I'm going to use her as a Jezebel, okay? The main Jezebel spirit. But it's multiple people in that lineup, but I'm going to just use her because they all right there. So what happened was with that spirit, and let me explain something. Beyonce is a person in reality. She's different in reality. It's the spirit that's inside of her that's controlling her. Okay, no different than like my mother, family, or whoever. All these people that's dabbling, that's trying to hurt me, it's the spirit within them. There's somebody else, but they accepted the contract with that spirit. So they allowed that spirit to come in and do whatever it want because it liked the excitement from it. It liked what it was going to get from it, which was either money, fame, or whatever it could be. They accepted the contract. Okay, so because they accept the contract, that spirit comes in and do whatever it want to do, and they cool with it. Okay, let me explain that. So basically what happens is, because me and that Jezebel spirit is twins, right? What happened was the Jezebel spirit started realizing that the realities was catching on to what was going on, and the Jezebel spirit got jealous of the realities, because now the realities are telling more people about me, and Jezebel got pissed off about that. Okay, because Jezebel didn't want everybody to know about me. Jezebel told few people, like this. How can I say it? The Jezebel spirit can jump around from person to person, from person to person. But what happened is, over time, we evolved. Okay, over time, our spirits evolved. So what happened was, Jezebel started noticing through the centuries that people was learning about me and mimicking the Jezebel spirit. So like in the reality world, when they talk about clones in the reality, that's what was happening. The clones was cloning the Jezebel spirit. So Jezebel started noticing that, hold on, this is my, like, I'm going to just say Toya, okay? My name is Lil Toya, but I'm going to say, like, this is my Toya. Nobody can't have my Toya because that's mine. That's my sister. Nobody can't have my sister but me. But she didn't realize every single time she jumped in somebody's body and they was catching on to their energy, the more she jumped in their body or utilized their body, the more their reality was able to memorize what she was doing. So they was learning. It's like every time she jumped into somebody's body, it's like she was the teacher and they the students, and they was learning. So she started realizing that, hold on, they using my energy against me, which is using it against her. Like, hold on, how they going to control the narrative? Over time, the Illuminati's, the church, everybody start learning, how to utilize the spirit. So it's no different than scientists. What happens to scientists when they figure out a cure? There's a disease, they got to figure out a cure. That's what was going on. Everybody became mad scientists. So what has happened in this life, I'm 37. What happened in this life is this. Jezebel ended up switching sides. She played both sides. So now Jezebel ended up being on the side with me and Ye. She realized that, he got to the point he got tired. And she got tired of trying to stop all these people from stealing me. Because it was fun when I was hidden. But she started realizing within the past couple of years, hold up, she's talking. Now more people are recognizing her. Now more people is feeling her spirit and seeing her light. I don't want that, because it was cool and all when nobody know me, when I stayed quiet. When I was quiet, this quiet, shy person, it was cool. But then when I came through my awakening, I started speaking up and doing these videos, and she started noticing more people was feeling my energy. She got pissed. So it's one of those things of, if I can't be on my, destroy them, I'm gonna be on something that's like that. So she realized she couldn't control Ye anymore either. Even though her copies, which is Beyonce and all of these other ones, they was copying it, she realized, okay, I can't stop them. The only way I can stop them is helping her. I have to help my sister in order to stop them. It's a suicide mission. So she knew that it's a possibility she would die in the process to save me. But she rather to save me than then they end up taking me out. Taking me out. Okay, so she was gonna either be she was gonna have to go or I had to go. And she loved me so much, and she knew that my heart was pure. She'd rather leave before I did. Okay, so it was a passion, you know how like a passionate death. Okay, so this is what happened. In this round, she got to the point she realized that it was better for me and Ye to be together. So even though all these celebrities that was dabbling that spirit, they was doing it, but she converted over. That's when the victory, when I woke up. So y'all saw in the Bible, they said that Jesus God got the victory over the devil. That's what happened. She was the devil. And I was able to convert her over. Now, so I was able to convert her over. Okay, so when I convert her over, that's what killed off that energy. But y'all made copies, so that's what was still looming around. So anyway, she decided to get on my side. So that's when everything started corrupting in the world. Because think about all these leaders and stuff. How long these people been at the top, and all the minions was the ones going to jail or being killed or losing everything. The only way these higher ups was able to lose is because she told me what was going on. She's my spirit. So she was setting y'all up. It's like it was a tag team. We was all setting y'all up the whole time. She was setting y'all up. Yes, the Jezebel spirit was setting y'all up the whole time. She came on my side because y'all wouldn't listen to her, and y'all took her energy. Y'all took her spot. And when y'all took her spot, she's like, forget it. Forget it. So this brings me to the movie Epic. So in the movie Epic, guess who the main character is that has the powers? Beyonce. Ain't it amazing how this world puts the truth in front of you? So in Epic, if you notice Beyonce role, she's the princess or the queen. Ironic, right? She's the queen. And she has all these powers, and she present herself as nice. But if you notice, all these corrupt people is coming after her. She has to give the power back. What she do? She give it back to a smaller flower that was actually a princess or a queen herself the whole time. Yes. It was in y'all face the whole time. She used y'all, that spirit. Not saying directly Beyonce, you fell through the cracks on that. No different than like my family. Like I told y'all in a video, a couple of videos ago, I can see when the good side of you come out, but I can see when that corrupt side comes in. It's like y'all accepted that energy. And then y'all took the energy and thought that y'all was leaders. Y'all thought y'all was in control and not realizing that energy left y'all. But I made it look like you still had it. I let y'all continue to receive certain things or whatever because I'm the one that's really in control of all of it. So I made y'all look like y'all was still getting good things the whole time. It was just putting more evidence in the world so that y'all can go down. We just need enough of evidence to prove the case. Just like today, there was a situation that happened that proved the last parts of my case. So that's what it was. So now, when it comes to Sister TV show, there's an episode where Roger and the sisters, now they never like tag team with Roger or whatever, but it was Valentine's Day episode where Cupid came in and shot the arrow at Tia and Roger, and they fell in love, and then Tamara was pushed to the side and she had a copycat version. That's kind of how it was. So what happened was Tia represented I'm going to tell y'all better not Yes, I said better not look at her real life and say this is her in real life. Ain't. No, don't do it. You're not going to like me in the spirit realm. Don't do it. Okay? This is my story. They ain't got nothing to do with her. Okay? But anyway. So, her acting part, she was considered as the Jezebel. And then Tamara would have been considered as the good one. And I know it sounds weird, but that's how I'm just utilizing it, okay? They ain't got nothing to do with the actual roles. I'm just using this as an example from mine. So again, if I see any tabloids or anything that y'all going in and saying, I knew it, my spirit is going to tear your behinds up. Because both of them are already going through a lot because how y'all flipping the script and on their lives. Let them have a life. Okay? Again, let me make this clear. If I see any tabloids or anything where y'all sit back and say that Tia was out there or say something about Tamara, I'm just utilizing the acting characters, not real life. If I see anything in this world, period, about them when it regards to me, I'm going to wear your behinds out in the spirit. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Yes, I'm bringing this energy. I don't fight on the real side, but I'm a beast on the inside. Okay, if y'all haven't caught that drift yet, I am a beast on the inside. I don't care how many spirits come at me at one time. I can knock y'all out without even moving a finger. Okay? I'm not playing. Because y'all keep ruining people's lives that are really trying to have regular lives. Alright? Just because they in the TV and playing these roles don't mean you can come in and dictate what they go through. They human just like you and everybody else. So, again, I'm telling my story. Okay? Let me see one pop up there. And I promise you, me and your spirit is going to have a rodeo. Do you understand me? Okay, so back to the story. So, like I said, that was the idea of it. That was the idea of it. So if you, I'm gonna add a clip, but what happened was Tamara was considered as me, where I was the outsider. But I ended up communicating with them and still showed them the love. And that's what happened. And so we all came back together and we did what we had to do. And that spirit realized that it was better off for me and Ye to be together and for her to go. Because she caused too much harm. However, her spirit did teach me a lot of things. That's why I just had one of those moments. So you saw how I just came in and my personality changed up. That was from her side, because the old me wouldn't have been like that. So you're gonna still feel some of her energy, but it ain't gonna be on that stream of what y'all been doing in the world. Just let you know. So her essence is still within me. Okay. I took the parts that I need to take and I let go of the stuff I need to let go. So when you see those little moments where I have to have a one-on-one, because I don't want y'all in the dark, that's what it was going on. Okay? Maybe next time I need to just do this so you know that's her talking. That's that energy talking. Okay? I'm trying to keep y'all in the light here. But yeah. So I'm going to attach that video. I'm just giving y'all a heads up that all y'all higher ups and stuff, Jezebel, she got y'all. It's like, got him. Yeah, because y'all took me away from her and she got mad about it. And again, like, yes, she had a obsession with me where she wanted me so bad that it was a sexual thing. And I ain't about that life. You know, me and relatives, I ain't about that life. You know, that ain't my forte. But her spirit has jumped through so many people. And I'm going to tell y'all, people from back at home, oh yeah, when I go back and when I came through this process and I look back, I could tell when I saw her, when y'all treated me crazy, Yeah, even as a kid, certain people, yeah, she was dabbling in y'all. Yes, she was. And y'all accepted the mission, just to let you know, because your spirit has to allow that person to come in. It's like a vampire and a person in the house. A vampire can't walk into your house unless you say you can come in. Y'all allow her to come in. So, yeah. But she played on all y'all, family and all. And y'all loved the energy she had. Y'all love the energy she had. So just let y'all know, whatever karma coming to you for the stuff y'all done, it is what it is. And that goes all the way back, because those higher ups, they don't care if I was a kid. They don't care when it happened, how it happened. Anybody that disrespected me in my life automatically gonna have karma. Y'all, a lot of y'all already been going through it. But it was because y'all should have used y'all discernment. I don't care if we went to church together. I don't care if we grew up together. If you was hateful towards me, which is a good chunk of y'all. A good chunk of y'all. Yeah, like if y'all ever talked bad about me, knowing that I would never bother y'all, and if y'all follow any type of trend or conversation and y'all had anything negative to say, those spirits don't care what it was. Y'all tagged on, you're going to get tagged out. Not saying you're going to pass out, die out. Some of y'all are, but not all. It goes by the spirit. And I'm not trying to put that energy on y'all, but y'all put that energy on yourself because y'all accepted that contract. I ain't want to bring this out like this, but it is what it is. I've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. Y'all, I'm over 1 million years old. Y'all know that? Like I said, I'm over a freaking 1 million years old. That's how long I've been going through this process. I thought it was just like 1,000 years or something. That's what I thought until like last night, this morning. I found out I've been on this earth that long. I've been traveling that long. It's 1 billion people in the world, right? Right now. Over 1 billion people in the world. And I'm within all of y'all. So put 1 million years with 1 billion people. You know how many lives that is? I'm tired. I'm tired. But anyway, that's really it. I'm gonna just say this: a lot of TV shows and stuff, everything that has happened in the world has some type of form of information about our lives. That's how crazy our story is. Even your personal biographies have something dealing with our lives. That's how crazy this is. Excuse me. If y'all would put everything that ever happened to our lives all into one, it would take centuries to finish reading or writing the script. That's how long and crazy the process of what we've been through in our lives. I'm going to change the subject, but I'm going to say something that's still relevant to when I said about the sisters. So I'm going to say this, y'all. We got to stop giving people, hard times in this world. Like, when people come out and do reality TV shows and they talk about their lives, or y'all see their relationships and stuff in this world, people need to be more sensitive to the situation, or empathetic to the situation. Sympathetic, I sympathize. Empathetic, I understand. I think, brain right now. So, you have to be, I'm going to just say it like this. You have to be in a situation where you put yourself in these people's shoes and understand it's not easy at all to talk about what goes on in your life. Like, see, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. And Tamara, y'all amazing. I want y'all to know that. Like, I watch y'all show. I still watch it when it comes on one of these little free networks. I would say the network, but I ain't giving out, I'm not advertising people's stuff. I'll advertise your show. But y'all amazing. I want to say that y'all are freaking amazing. Personality wise and everything. The shows y'all been on, the stuff y'all do. And it's unfortunate how you see you're coming out and you trying to express what you've been through to give a testimony to people in this world. And there's so many people that go through the same thing you go through, but they making a mockery out of y'all. And it's sad because you have feelings. Like, y'all started out as kids in the game, and people don't realize that when you start out in this industry as kids, a part of your essence is being taken away from you. It is, because you dabbling around some corrupt adults as kids, and so you got to sit back and be a child and adult at the same time. You got to be yourself, but then at the same time you got to protect yourself. So you was like, you the predator and the prey. You got to watch and make sure that you don't get eaten up at the same time. You know, it's a lot. But it's like this. Don't allow these people to corrupt who y'all are as people. Be what you want to be in this world. Even if you can be your characters or you can be yourselves. However, be yourself. I'm gonna say this. Be yourselves. Continue being yourselves. And if people don't like it, F them. Yes, I said it. Oh my God, F them. Yes, not literally, but I'm just saying, don't care. Just be happy. Who you want to be with, how you want to be with. As long as you being your authentic self, do it. And I know, for you, Tia, I saw some glimpse of you out here in this world. And I know, and I'm gonna say this again. This is my moment to talk. I don't need y'all to ad-lib onto what I'm saying. Okay? Okay. And so, like I was saying, I respect what you're doing. You in the public eye, you was in a relationship and you saved yourself and you did it the right way. You understand? You fell in love. And I understand you being with somebody and you're at a point in your life where you just want to make sure. I'm not saying that you and this person could never go back to be together. If y'all decide to do that, that's your business. But I understand where you had to walk away to figure out who you was, because you came into the game with nothing but love. And I don't think people realize that. You came in with love. So when you got with your husband, you just you wanted a family. That's what you wanted. That's all you wanted, was a real family. You wanted a family, and you got that. You got your career, but you got to realize, being in that type of career, and both of y'all in that career, sometimes one go one direction, the other go the other direction, doesn't mean that you don't love each other. You just trying to provide for your family. That's all y'all was doing. But you sometimes get lost in the sauce. And when I mean getting lost in the sauce, you get lost in the process of trying to provide, that you forget how to bring it back together sometimes. And I'm not saying that's how it goes, because I'm not chiming in. I'm just going what I see on the reality side. So y'all don't sit back and just assume that I'm chiming into your true life. I'm going what you show. I'm going to talk about you show so people can understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, so it's just where I don't feel like you did anything wrong. You just want to make sure that, I'm getting older. I have these kids, and I want to teach these kids how to love themselves. And how can they love themselves if I don't know how to love myself? And how can I do that if I'm always a mother and a wife? So you had to eliminate something to find you. And that's okay. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to knock something off the board to give ourselves a chance to breathe. And it's not that you don't love this person or you don't want to be with this person. It's just, man, you just want to know, am I living my best life? And how can you know if you're living your best life if you have never gave yourself a chance to live life? All you ever did was be out here in this world pleasing everybody else. When are you going to actually please yourself? And then when you be yourself, people look at you sideways, because all they know you are you as the actor or actress. It's amazing, because that's all they ever saw you. So now you being yourself, and people looking at you sideways like, why is she dancing like this? Why is she doing this? Why? This is who she is. Allow her to dance and enjoy herself. I don't care how old she is. She can move. Let her move. Then if she was in a wheelchair, then you'd be like, why she ain't getting up? Let her move, enjoy herself. And she want to go out here and have fun. Let her have fun. She deserve it. The girl been working for a long time. All she know is how to please y'all behinds. Y'all ain't paying her bills. It'd be different if she was out here and y'all just giving her money. She earned every single dime. Allow her to take the time to love herself. I think that's the most respectful and loving thing you can do. Because how can you be a good mother or a good wife if you don't know how to love you? How can you tell somebody else how to love you? You can't love yourself. So yeah, if she want to go out here and mingle and get to know people just to make sure that, hey, this is what I want to do, and that, hey, I'm just trying to live life. It don't mean she thotting. Not everybody, because people go hang out don't mean they screwing everybody like y'all are. It's just where she trying to figure out who she is. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no different than the situation I'm in. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. I'm going to add that song. You got to lose to win again. And that's the problem with this world. People scared to lose. Everybody want to win something. And then when you get the reward, what you do? Look at it and be like, I'm still not happy. So I just want to say I respect what you're doing. Keep being yourself, your authentic self. I understand sometimes the things you do as siblings, it may not be understood all the time. But that's okay. I don't like how my ear look like it's twisted. That's okay. It's part of life. Everybody's not going to understand. But as long as you love each other, that's all that matters. And even as sisters, no different than the spiritual situation. Sometimes you have to pull apart sometimes because you need to make sure your identity is yours and their identity is theirs. It don't mean you don't love that person. It just means that you just want to make sure that you are your own authentic self and you're not copying somebody else. That don't mean that one person is evil and the other one good or vice versa. It's just where you're trying to create your own identity before your last breath on this earth. And people need to sit back and acknowledge that. Because a lot of times people stay in relationships with people and then when they're on a deathbed, I wish I would have did this. I should have done that. You understand? And again, that doesn't mean that you don't have love for the person that you was with. And hopefully, he understands that. And he needs that time too. So y'all need to respect each other's space and understand each other's space. I'm not saying y'all not doing that at all. Okay? I don't know. Again, I'm not chiming in. This is the reality of me talking. Okay? The spirit me is saying, if something's meant to be, it will always find its way back home. Okay? Everybody got a process in this world. Everybody got to do what they got to do is best for them. It may not look right to everybody else, but as long as it feel right to you, that's all that matters. And I know you love your family, and I know family means a lot to you. And I know that walking away from people hurts more than you trying to stay there. But sometimes it's what we have to do. No different than what I had to do. I had to pull myself away to find me. Took a long enough time, but here I am. So that goes for anyone in the world. Stop dictating these people's relationships and their marriages and stuff. Until you walk a day in their shoes, you have no idea what their feet feel like. You don't understand it. So when people put their information out in the world and show it, just look at it as a testimony. It may not be a testimony for you to understand. So just listen to it and fall back and just say, I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself. I may not understand everything, but I'm proud of you because you're doing something I ain't doing. And for the ones that need to take heed to it and understand it. Appreciate it. Because a lot of times in this world, the best way to learn is through other people sometimes. We will sit back and steal something from somebody to gain, but we won't appreciate stuff from people. So what I'm saying is this. Don't copy somebody, but learn from somebody. So if she's out here in this world, you're in a relationship and you've been married for so long and this is the only person you've been with, but you at that point where you're losing who you are. You don't know if you're coming or going, if you're going up or right, going left, front or backwards. Learn from it and say, okay, if I can't get an understanding with this person here, then maybe I need to pull myself apart. Because as long as this person that is in front of me, that's a shadow in my light. If I can't see my light and I've already tried to communicate with them around me and it's still not working, then I just got to pull myself out. Not saying that I don't love this person, I don't want to be with this person, but I'm losing me. my lifeline is about to be gone. And if I don't save myself from off of this life support, who will? That's what I'm saying. So learn from these people. Don't sit there and mock them. Don't sit back and say hateful things about them and then make up fake narratives. I knew this was going on. I knew they didn't like each other. I knew her sister was having these issues. Look at her trying to act all young out here dancing and stuff. Look at her. She over here talking to all these men. I knew she was out here fast and stuff. I knew she was doing this and that. And then you are 10,000 times wrong. And then you put more issues onto her life, onto their lives, because she's not just dealing with her personal, but she being vulnerable enough to let the world know what's going on. Now the world is even heavier on her shoulders. So now she got to get up every day crying. I'm not saying this. I'm going based off what you said in the show. And I haven't seen all of them. I just seen snippets. Okay. But you crying because now it's like, Dad, I'm hurting this person that I have feelings for, but I know I'm doing this to help myself. Then these people in the world are dictating everything. So I can't breathe if I'm with them. I can't breathe if I'm not with them. How can I breathe on my own? I still need my phone. I still need social media. I still need these things because I got a career. And I still got to be able to deal with my career. But every time I pick up the phone, I'm the number one topic of the day. How can I not be the number one topic, but still let people see what's going on and still be able to have a life? And yes, by me saying this, I brought you back out, but at the same time, I'm vindicating your behind too. Not to say it like that, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to say I'm on your side. You're doing the right thing, and I'm just telling the world, fall back. Fall back. Fall back. Allow her to utilize her testimony for the ones that need to hear it. That goes for anybody else out in the world. If people are out here and they trying to tell the truth, no matter how bad it is, no matter how bad, good, or ugly it is, allow them to do what they need to do. Yes, we are entitled to have opinions, but be mindful of the opinion that you have. Because whatever energy you put in the world, it comes back on you. So you say something hateful to them about their life, or you create a false narrative about their life. Do you know what comes around goes around? It may not come the way you want it, but it'll be right on time. I'm trying to help y'all out. So when y'all sit here and make false narratives, or like if a person is saying something directly, why y'all reading between the lines? They saying it direct. If they wanted to say something, they would don't. Why are they up there if they being direct? Okay, take it for what they saying. All right, and if they need a revamp, they will revamp what they need to say. No different than me. But these people like Tasha K, Tasha K, areko resraka barasire, shureka sro barika sro bakari reka sro pere kara. You better get off. Da sikerero ko barasriara kasrapuru pere kriya surku pere. Tasha K, you better get off. Get ass you done. God said it. Child. Tasha K, you might wanna back down. Find you another career. Now, find you another career. Ooh, that spirit don't like you. It does not like you at all. It does not like you. Because all you do is get on this thing and say some fake mess for attention. Every time you get up here, you say some fake mess. How many times a person gotta be sued to know what sued is? What is it? What is about you that you feel like you gotta make fake information to be seen? And it's like you ain't got your life right. If you know what? This is what I'm about to start doing. I'm gonna just go. Yo, this is what I'm about to start doing. I'm gonna get into this TV show stuff, and I'm gonna start utilizing y'all lives. Show is we're gonna see who life she talking about today. Why they say Carmen, where's Carmen San Diego? That's how we're going to do. Who life she talking about today? I'm going to start doing random shows. Ooh, that's how we're going to do it. Since y'all want to play that time, I'm going to show you the time to play with. That's what we're going to start doing. I got a great imagination, y'all. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to create a show. I'm already doing it in the future just to let y'all know I'm talking. So right now we're on a show, and I'm putting everything together. And whoever is on that stupid time and want to put people out there like that, I'm going to start putting your life information into a show. And then we're going to see at the end, who life is this? Maybe put it like a reward at the end. Whoever can figure it out. Yeah. Since you like to get sued, you got the money. Sorry. This that part talking. I'm sorry. Because this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. Y'all go up, y'all put all this fake news and hurt people's lives that are already going through pain and suffering. We get up here, we tell our stories, and then y'all make a mockery of it and don't realize the hate and anger and all of this other emotions you put on this. And you wonder why people get silent and don't want to tell stuff and don't want to come out into the open eye to put the truth out, because people like you will make a mockery of it. But I'm telling you, Tasha, if I was you, I would get another career. Because your life ain't going to go right if you stay in that career. This will be the end of you. Okay? However that may go. I forgot. However that may go. I'm tired of it. I've been like, I don't even watch you. I don't. I just see the clips. Like, when I say is watch you, meaning like, I see these little clips. And this before my spirit even knew, like, we got to this point. And I be like, every time I turn around, she got so much to say. And her life ain't even nowhere on the right track. It ain't. I'm tired of people like you. I am. This is going to be a little longer video than what I wanted, because my spirit is like ready to talk about some things. And again, I know right now it looks like, yo, why she always talking about the blacks? Because I got to start home first, and then I'm going to venture out. But, but plus, it's like, y'all been on that time, though. Y'all been on that time. So I'm just showing y'all what y'all been doing. I'm putting it in y'all faces. Alright, next. Alright, I need to explain a couple posters that I posted. Okay, so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. Next, Candace Brown. Alright, so I posted something and I said that, how did I say it? I said, you might as well paint your face white, then I respect you. Alright, this is why I say this, and I want to explain more detail. We have people out in this world that are debaters. Debate. They know all the facts in a topic. It's like reading a book, alright? You can read a book and you know, it's like, let's say Dr. Seuss. You read Dr. Seuss' book front and back and you know all the words. So if somebody come up to you and you want to present that information, you present it, but you don't believe nothing behind it. And I don't know why I said Dr. Seuss, but I'm just saying, that's how life goes. We have a lot of debaters out here in this world that all they do is debate. They know the facts, but they don't care 2 cents about the information they give, and they just know that they good at presenting information. And that's a false just because you know facts, right? You have to realize there's an energy source behind it. And you have the words, which could be facts, but your spirit is on a different time. It's on a demonic. And people don't realize that our words, all that, whatever the words come out, if you're not speaking from a pure heart and you speaking from an evil spirit, that evil spirit can corrupt what is being said. You can be putting something on someone just by what you say. And the thing about it is, like, I'm not saying that you're a bad person when it comes to what you say. You do amazing with what you say, but you on that spotlight time. It's like you want all the light. It's like you wherever the light at, the fake light at, you jump up and you want to say something because you want to be seen. You want to be seen. And then when it comes to your own community, you don't care 2 cents about your own community. You just know the knowledge of the community, but you don't care about the community. Because deep down, you feel like you're white. And that's how you represent yourself. And don't get me wrong. I know you're going to say, because I can articulate myself and I can talk proper and do this and that. Don't mean nothing. The spirit is the truth. The spirit is the truth. The spirit is the truth, and your spirit is not the truth. You just know the words. You just know what's being said. And the thing about it is this. The spirit is who get judged. It ain't the outer. It ain't your reality. It's your spirit. Because whatever goes on in the spirit is what gets judged. I need y'all to understand. Whatever your spirit, whatever time your spirit is on, that is what gets judged. Not your reality. Excuse me. It's the spirit. And your spirit is not a good spirit. It's on that demon time. Your purpose is not, your purpose of doing this job is not for the right reasons. It's not. And that's why I said what I said. Because if you was white, I respect it. Because that's who you really supporting. Yeah, you say all this stuff about black people. You pull this stuff. But deep down, you don't care about them. You think we're a waste of time and space. But you want people to think that you care. But deep down, when you go home, we a waste of time and space. And that's not right. If you're not on that true time, then you need to be talking about something different. You need to be doing something different. And I'm not telling people to not listen to you. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm not saying that people can't still watch your show and stuff. Still watch it, because your producers and all them still need a check. Whoever helping you out still need a check. So I'm not saying don't. I just need you to correct your spirit. That's it. Correct the spirit inside of you. Like I said, the information is great. For the most part, the information is great. But your purpose behind it is wrong. And that's why I said what I said. It wasn't to try to make a mockery out of you. It's to be honest. It's like I'm just being honest. And yeah, I don't articulate myself like a white, y'all higher standards. I don't pronounce the words the right way. And I know what I'm doing. There's reasons why I talk the way I talk. Apparently I'm doing something right for to be in this position. Okay? So again, amazing word. It's just your spirit ain't right. And when I talk, I talk to the spirit. Okay? I need y'all to understand that. When I'm talking to y'all spirit. It ain't so much reality, because y'all just doing what y'all feel, what y'all was taught on the outside. These higher up, these spirits are the ones that been controlling the narrative, and that's what y'all been learning. So anytime I say something, it's not too much to your reality. It's to the spirits inside of you. I'm trying to wake up the spirits inside of you. So that's who I'm communicating with. Okay? That's who I'm communicating with. So again, as a person of the reality, your work is amazing. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Your work is amazing in reality. Your spirit is not on the right timeline. Okay? And if you want your success to continue on like it needs to, then you need to get your spirit right. Because right now, you got karma coming to you. And it ain't because I want that, but the spiritual realm know the truth about how you really operate. Okay? Again, this is not to say that don't look at her stuff or anything. I'm just saying that you need to correct your spirit. And I don't want that for you or your kids or whatever. I don't want you to have that generational curse on your family, okay? So don't take it as the wrong thing. Just understand that I'm talking to your spirit. Your work is amazing, okay? You know, you're a beautiful lady, all right? I ain't down on you at all on the outer appearance or anything. Very beautiful, articulated woman with a lot of education. But your spirit is not, your spirit is on some other time. And what's going to happen is it's going to take over you if you don't correct it in time. And I see that's what's about to happen, okay? Your spirit is about to take over you, and it's going to ruin your career and your family, all right? So, again, amazing work, beautiful woman, beautiful way you present yourself, but your spirit is on another time. All right, next person. I don't even remember your name, God dog. But everybody know you by Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sprinkle. The lady that started Sprinkle. You got to go through my timeline, my posts, and know who I'm talking about. Alright, same for you. I posted about you. And the thing about it is this. You are leading a lot of folks down the wrong path. Because it's amazing how a lot of y'all women are so beautiful. Every woman in the world is beautiful, by the way. Just let you know, okay? I don't care what society standards are. Every woman in the world beautiful. I would take my wig off right now and show you what I look like. I still feel like I'm beautiful underneath it. Anyway. But yeah, so this is the thing. You live your life on teaching females that go to these rich homes and walk in the area, go by the rich stores so they can get money, and they can basically finesse guys into buying them the cars, the house, the clothes, and whatever. But the thing about it is, like, you're telling people wrong. You have started a movement, and yeah, to you it feels good, but I can see in your spirit that spirit could that at first it was a high. I could see a difference. At first it was like a natural high. It made you feel good, but I can tell that that spirit is corrupting you because you're losing love for materialistic, and your spirit is changing. I can see it on your face. Again, I'm not chiming into the spirit. I'm talking about the reality. I'm going to only express things so people can understand it from a reality point. But anyway, you corrupted a lot of females, and because you corrupt the females, karma comes to you because you are you in the spotlight, and when you take ownership of the spotlight, you got to be careful of what type of light you dim it in the process and what light you are gaining. So I did say something about your mouth, and I did say something about, I don't know how I said it, I can't remember it fully, but I was like, your mouth can be used more ways than just talking, and I said sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, however, you are not about to start laughing. Okay, he wants to laugh, and I'm not going to allow that, but he's straight shaking the mess out of my legs right now. But I meant that, okay? I meant what I said because that's what you really teaching. You teaching females that they don't need a brain. They just need a mouth. That's why you became sprinkle, sprinkle. Hold on. Okay. He's like I'm trying to control it. I'm trying to have a serious moment, but he's over here like it's coming through. So I apologize. You want to chill. But nah, that's really truth though. That's really true because you teaching females. That's the part people don't realize. You teaching them. You teaching them to use their mouth, not to have a voice, but to utilize it for a sexual thing. Because what man ain't gonna sit back and what man you know gonna buy you a house, buy you clothes, buy you all this designer stuff if you ain't using your mouth for on the pen. Okay, I'm sorry. He's laughing. I'm trying to be serious. All right, but what I'm trying to say is this. I'm sorry. I wordplay. Okay, I use wordplay, but it's the best way I can express things. So when I say pen, all right, you know a pen and a pen. All right, so somebody's signing something. All right, if you ain't utilizing your brain to have some type of conversation, something to utilize, right? If you ain't using your mouth where you can articulate yourself and expressing who you are, you using your mouth for something else. There's gonna be a signature one way or another. Okay. We have an adult conversation. Okay, and that goes for y'all ladies. Just think about it. You're not receiving those items for free. So a pen is going to be inserted one direction or the other. Okay? Let's call facts facts. A pen is being inserted one direction or the other. And however the ink come out, it comes... Yeah, you better chill. You gotta chill. Again, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying to have a serious conversation, and y'all gonna have to deal with this part because this is how I talk. This is how I handle myself when I communicate. But we are one, so if I say something he feels it's funny, he's going to laugh, and sometimes it overcomes me. But I'm trying to have a real conversation. But this is what you Stop checking me. This is the truth though. Like, I'm having a real conversation. Y'all can bring it out. So I'm taking what you say and I'm sending it back to you. But this is what y'all teaching females: to have sex to get what you want. Use your body. It's like what they say. What player club say? Don't let that money make you. Make that money, but don't let that money make you. Well, it sounds like y'all using y'all letting that money make y'all. Because that's what y'all doing. You got to use your body. What else are you using? Let's be real. What are you using? If you're not talking, if you don't know who you are. Because if you don't have any type of respect for yourself, you just giving yourself up to receive something. And that's what you're teaching these females. And my thing is this: when it comes to you personally, like, you're not even happy in your own life. Because you have presented yourself with this facade that now you got to get in your reality, you got to stick to it because this is how you're making your money now. But deep down, you don't want to continue doing this mess because it's screwing up your own life. Because now you're a sex worker. You know that, right? Do y'all know that even if the transaction is not actually a financial, but you receiving a material thing, you a sex worker? That's what you are. Or how they call it, a hoe, a prostitute, or all of that. That's what y'all are. Anytime y'all sit back and utilize y'all bodies to get something that you want, that's what you are. So if I use those words, don't get mad for me using, because that's the definition of what the words are. Why are y'all allowing yourself to feel like you need to put yourself out there, your body out there to get something? You're telling the world that I'm so dumb that all I got is this. That's it. Like, this, all I got is this. This is all I got. This is how I win no matter what. Why is that song in my head? Sorry. That's it. But then when y'all have these kids or you catch these diseases, all of that stuff, then what you gonna do? Like, having your house filled with things don't make you happy. Like, when are y'all gonna realize that doesn't make you happy? Like, why? Why are you putting yourself in that situation? Why y'all don't just go ahead, figure out who you are, love yourself, right? Do the work to love yourself, and then those things will come. Because now you don't have to sit back and put deposits in to get a withdrawal. I'm just saying, that's what you're doing. At least if you with somebody, you have a long relationship, then at least you know that you're not just getting the material, you getting the emotional as well. How many of y'all getting all, like, going to these places, going to these bars and stuff, getting these people all drunked up or whatever so you can get their money and stuff? You get the money, your bills are paid, but then you still go home sad and lonely. Still lonely. Like, why is it that, like, I understand we in an economy where it's hard times, but the thing about it is, why is it that y'all want to finesse these dudes, and then you get mad because they don't want to deal with you like that? They don't know you. They don't know you. Like, who you, bruh? Like, who are you? Like, because you got to realize, all right, and I talked about this before. You go out with the dude. All right, he take you on a shopping spree. You busted wide open, right? And then the next day, you pick up the phone. Nah, this is how it goes. They spend the money on you. You go to their house. They busted wide open. The next morning, you thinking they going to sit back and cook for you, and they already sending out the Uber for you. Well, I bet it's about that time. I got to go to work. And now you walking out there on the hallway of shame. And then you want them to call you back. They already got what they needed from you. They're going to go to the next person. Aren't you tired? Like, aren't you tired of being a drive-by? And they shoot it. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. It's the facts. Again, it's the way I talk. This is me. But that's what it is. There's more ways than one of a drive-by. All right? It is. You chill. It is. That's what it is. You're a drive-by. You're no different than a fast food restaurant. You get in, you get out. That's it. So you did all of that to be treated like a cheeseburger. Just to say you got some money. Like y'all need to stop with this whole sprinkle movement. Like, do y'all even catch on when it says sprinkle? Alright, I'm laughing on that one. Think about it. Have y'all ever thought about what sprinkle really meant? Y'all thinking it was money. Do you realize that sprinkle was a sprinkle? And what's the guys call it now? Dang, I forgot what y'all call it. Y'all call it something else. But it's y'all just ruining relationships, man. Y'all ruining stuff. So that's why I said what I said, because you have built a platform that's ruining so many females, man. And you're gonna have to, like, there's a bill there. The same way you was trying to get a bill paid on that end, you got one on this end too. Because there's a lot of females that trust you. Because you have to realize whatever we put in this world is a resource. And when people click on these things, you are the resource. So, yes, it's not, I'm going to say it like this. Yes, it's the other person's fault for receiving it. But at the same time, you have to be mindful of what you're giving. It's like giving, like, it's like a restaurant. It's like if you go out there, if you provide uncooked food, then guess what? These people coming to you because they hungry. They just need something to eat. But you providing them uncooked food, and then when they go home and get sick, now you don't want to pay for the doctor bill. You understand? So, that's how it is. And that was that part as well. Okay? So again, this is not so much on your reality, because your reality, again, I'm not chiming into it. So I don't know how you was raised. And it's a possibility why you the way you are, because the way you was raised, and that's why you look at life the way you do. Again, I'm not chiming in. This reality me talking. So when it comes to your spirit, apparently your spirit agrees with what you're saying. Just because you don't talk to it don't mean it don't believe in you. So if you need to check with your spirit, because your spirit is leading you down the wrong path. Because you are creating this facade, and it's like a Build-A-Bear. You building something inside your spirit that's going to corrupt you. It's already corrupting you. I see it in your face. It's already corrupting you. You're not happy. So when I talk about, like the other day, this is a long video. It is what it is. You listen, you don't. But like I talked the other day about these people like Trump, when I was saying how, or like Snoop Dogg and them, I was like, hey, you could have had a life before and you could have acted a specific way, but you can still change. So on your platform, change. Look at yourself. If you need to take a moment back and just say, okay, let me reevaluate what I'm saying. Even if you have to say, look, ladies, I apologize. This is what I said and everything. But let me have a real moment with y'all. When it comes to my reality, this is how my reality really looked. Yeah, it got me up to this point, but now, continue going down this path is not giving me the right thing. So I want to revamp what I'm saying and start a different way. So if you want to be a part of this ride and I teach you a better way of doing it, then let's go on this ride. But I don't want to continue directing y'all the wrong way. It worked for a while, but it's not working anymore. So I'm going to change up my platform, and whoever want to tag along will tag along. And you'll be surprised. You might get new followers. See, I'm trying to help you. See, I'm not a type of person that's going to pull you down. I want to help y'all out. Again, you're a beautiful woman. Okay? I'm not saying that you can't receive anybody. I'm not saying that you don't deserve anybody or deserve love. But the way you're doing it is not love. It's materialistic. It's cold. So get your spirit right, and then everything else going to work out. You will be able to keep your platform if you do it the right way. But if you continue down this way, then nah. And the only reason why when it comes to you compared to Tasha K, you got sued too many times. You had enough of examples or enough of warnings to tell you to stop what you're doing, and you kept going. So you done. But for you, sprinkle, you might still have a chance. Okay. Again, my spirit is not chimed in, so I'm not sure if that's the path you're supposed to go down. I'm just talking about reality so people can understand that. But it's okay to change who you are. And if the people don't accept you, guess what? It was never for you. All right? What's meant to be for you will be for you. All right? The people will come if it's meant to be for you, if that's the path you're supposed to go down. And sometimes, just to let you know, sometimes we have to go down these paths on purpose. Okay? To help us to see who we truly are and where we truly need to go. Sometimes this is part of the plan. So don't take it as an L. Take it as a win. Again, sometimes you have to lose to win again. All right? One more topic, and then I'm going to get off of this. On the other day, I saw with the administration, I did not really look at the Trump stuff. I'm going to be honest. My spirit do what it need to do. I ain't about to chime into everything. But again, congratulations to Trump for being a part of the, doing what you have to do. I believe in my spirit that much that change will change. So I'm not stressing what goes on. You understand? We may agree to disagree, but we're going to get somewhere in this world. And I believe we're going to get down the right path, okay? So, it is what it is. But yeah, so they was talking about the two ladies, Trump wife and the vice president wife. I am not good with everybody's names, and that's fine because I'm talking through the reality. But I want to say something. So the topic was about the outfits, and the topic was like for Trump wife, she was covered up, and the other person wife had like a little peekaboo. Okay, and when it came to it, it's like y'all some unpleasing people. Like one was covered up, and then y'all had something negative to say about that, and then the other one had a little peekaboo, and then y'all had something to say about that. It's like y'all have so much, like it proves how much this world really don't care about the politics. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Y'all just prove how much the world don't care about the politics. Y'all so much about the outer appearance instead of what needs to be really focused on. So the one that had a peekaboo, okay, she had an outfit, and y'all sitting back and saying it's her fault. That we need to be focusing on Trump. We need to be focusing on Trump. So you telling me that she wore something right, and because all these men were staring at her, it was her fault. Don't these men have a mind of their own? Don't they supposed to be able to, weren't they supposed to be focusing on what Trump said and not what she was wearing? I don't care if she came out there naked. If whatever the topic supposed to be for, that's what y'all supposed to be focusing on. So how is it her fault for y'all looking? She didn't tell y'all to look at her. She didn't say look at my boobs. She didn't say stare at me. She didn't say take a whiff or anything. She just was present. But y'all gonna tear her down because that she was there dressed up the way she felt comfortable and the men was staring. That's what's wrong with this world. Y'all will down. Don't get me wrong. Some females, y'all be on some jankety stuff, but y'all get like y'all would tear females down when they ain't even bother anybody, and then these men, it's okay for them to get away with it. I stand up for both sides. So it lets you know where these men mentals was at. Okay, because a true man gonna have respect for a woman no matter what. If she has something on or she don't have something on, I don't care if they go to a place, like I don't care where. If a man really want to have respect for a woman, they gonna have respect for the woman. Okay, if they want to look, I'm not saying that they should be gawking over a female, but it just tell you where their minds was at. They didn't care about that goddamn whole thing. They was getting aroused. Is it her fault? No. It's no different than when I'm up here on these platforms and I'm talking. If I decide to say or talk about something, it ain't my fault if you get aroused or you feeling some type of way about what I say. And I'm going to say this. If I go out in this public, I'm not going to be disrespectful or whatever. But if I decide to wear something that is like have a little bit of pizzazz too, I'm going to say a little bit of pizzazz. Does that mean that I have to go back in the house and change? It ain't like she was naked. Like the woman wasn't naked. She had a outfit on, but It was a design. It wouldn't be no different if that was a shirt design. Because there are shirts that look just like it. And that wouldn't have been a problem. It ain't like she had her whole thing all the way out. And why the camera was on her anyway like that? So who was the problem? Where was the camera at? The camera was on that and was focusing on that. So my thing is this, was that a setup? Was that set up to try to prove to the world what truly is going on in this world and what y'all really focus on? That doesn't even matter what is being told, because y'all minds are so sexualized. We can't even talk about something, like we can't dress specific ways, we can't do things specific ways, because everything has been turned sexualized. Everything been turned sexualized. Like a female got to walk, like even, like I said, even Trump wife was dressed up and it still was a problem. So it's like, if we have clothes on, we don't have clothes on, we still gonna have a problem. So how can we fix it where people won't sit there and focus on that, but focus on the topic that need to be focused on? Half of y'all in the world was so focused on what she was wearing and didn't realize that a lot of the stuff that Trump said the first round that he was against, he actually agrees with this round. Y'all didn't even notice that. It's no different than a lot of y'all was out there protesting against him for the things that he was actually agreeing on. Like he was agreeing with a lot of stuff that y'all was protesting against. But y'all only looked at him for who he was and not who he's trying to be. Ain't it something? So my thing in this world, what is the real problem? What's the real problem? Because when y'all get what you want, you mad. When you don't get what you want, you mad. So what's the real problem? Is it a them thing or a you thing? Sorry, the phone's shaking. My energy is like going up. So again, it's time to correct the spirits. Because it's too much going on. Y'all mad no matter what the direction go. Like, I bet you somebody give you money. This is how crazy this world is. So right now, you get somebody will drop $1 million in your lap, right? You happy, but then you're going to be mad because you're going to be like, Dad, they're going to tax the mess out of me. Which direction you going to focus on? The taxing or the fact you got the money? You can't have it both ways. Pick a side and stick. Like, be thankful for the good things that's rolling in. But don't worry about all this crazy stuff. Like, y'all are so ungrateful. So ungrateful. So ungrateful. But you want to know why you're ungrateful? Because you hate yourselves. But it's easier to project that energy onto somebody else. No different than the outfits. I bet you up there, if you like your body, you would have wore that same outfit with the little peekaboo. I bet you would have went up there and wore the same outfit. Yep, that's how this world operate. Y'all get mad about somebody doing something, but deep down you wish you had the balls to do it. Yeah, the balls to do it. I'm not saying to go out here and be naked. I'm not saying that. Not at all. But that shouldn't have been the topic. And why is it that we at a presidential thing talking about changing the world, but we worried about the fashion? Really? You literally talking about something that can either keep y'all behinds alive or kill y'all off. And you worrying about who the name brand outfit is of the day and what they wearing and how they look. And it was so disrespectful to Melania. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to say something what I said the other day. That's another topic. So, the other day, I did a post because Barack had a obituary open, right? And the way he was looking at it and the way Trump was looking at him, I was acting like that was a menu. So I said, I acted like, okay, well, Barack, I acted like if he was looking at menu and he was saying, okay, he might want the salmon or the chicken or something like that. And then I said, for Trump, because he liked McDonald's, he had it look on, or that look on his face, and I said, okay, he thinking, do they have McDonald's? Okay, when it came to her, I did say, I need this interpreted. Okay, now I want to express certain things. I said it as a joke, okay? And to y'all, you gonna say, well, ain't that being mean? Let's say it like this. Because I am who I am, I can kind of do what the hell I want to do. Okay? You can't do everything I do. I'm going to just say it like that. I think that's the best way. I can do what the hell I want to do. I earned that right. All right? I know the truths on everything. So I can say certain things. Y'all can't. When you can get in my spot, then you have authority to do what the hell you want to do. And I'm going to leave it like that. But I'm teaching y'all because this is the thing. For me, I know what to do to be able to get back to heaven. Y'all don't. So I can do certain things because I know where the line is at. I know how not to cross the line to be able to get through this process. Y'all don't. I'm trying to teach y'all how to get there. How you can be able to joke around and do certain things in a way so that, you know, it's a joke. I'm not saying it to be hateful or anything or degrade her, because I'm about to say something nice about her. Okay? So again, I can do what the hell I want to do. Until y'all learn how to be able to be on that line, y'all need to listen to what I say. So back to the whole thing, because before y'all call me out, I'm going to call myself out. So back to this whole thing. When it came to her outfit, y'all mimic and it's funny because he like McDonald's and this is the little thief thing from McDonald's, but y'all mimic her, right? Now it would be a thing if y'all was just joking around, right? You know, we can all joke about different things, but there's a difference between when you're joking and when y'all taking it to the heart. That's what I'm trying to explain. We can have jokes about things. We can joke. We joke to keep from crying, okay? That's okay. But when y'all was taking that situation serious, that's what I don't like about it. Y'all took it to heart. And I feel like what she had on was cool. I'm a call it out. It gave me that Carmen Sandiego vibe. And I literally posted about Carmen Sandiego a couple of days ago saying how I used to like that show back in the day. I like it. I like the outfit she had on. But y'all tried to mock it in a way where y'all was being degrading to her. No different than the other one. There's a difference. We can joke. We can laugh. But when you're taking it to heart, that's when we have to learn, pull back. If you're going to put it out there in a way where you're trying to hurt somebody, being hateful, that's when it's wrong, okay? That's what I'm trying to explain. We can laugh, we can joke. Y'all can joke on me, I don't care. But at the end of the day, it's like, but when you get it when you take it to heart and you mean it in a hateful way, that's how y'all was with both of them. That's when it's like, okay, y'all need to back up. Y'all need to back up. That's just doing too much, okay? So I want y'all to just be mindful. Like, we in a world where it's a lot of confusion. And even when I talk, it might be some confusion there. But eventually you'll catch on. But check yourself sometimes before y'all say stuff. That's all I got to say. Like I said, anything that I put out here, I'm explaining myself so you can understand where I'm coming from. But again, I have the title and the right to say what I say. I earned that spot. Y'all haven't. Okay? If y'all have earned a spot, I will let you know personally, or up here, you earn a spot. No different than all these ladies that I have had something to say about. I expressed what the good was and I expressed the bad. Okay? I'm not going to degrade anyone. I'm not degrading anyone. But I expressed it. Now, the only one that I don't really care for right now is Tasha K, because you haven't shown. Unfortunately, your spirit and your reality have synced up together. That's all that is. Now that's a difference, okay? That your reality and your spirit synced up. They synchronized. So I can't help you on that, okay? You got to choose you got to choose a better life because you had too many warnings. Everyone else, that's something a little bit different. I can see the difference. I can see the difference between the spirit and what you're trying to present. Okay? I can see that. So there's a difference. But in this world, like I said, if y'all gonna say something, I understand we can joke and laugh. But when you're trying to say something in a degrading way, where you're like saying it from your soul, like it's some I really want this person to suffer attitude, because that's what I received off of. That's what energy I felt when y'all was talking. Then we have a problem. Okay, I don't want people to go down that wrong path. I want to help as many people to get away from karma as possible. Okay, the bad karma, because it's a hard thing to get out of. I know. Okay, I know. But anyway, I'm gonna get off. Y'all have a blessed day.